Becoming the most disciplined version of yourself. This is one of the most difficult things that you can do, but it's one of the most life-changing things that can happen for you. And I say this because I have a stutter. And I was in speech therapy from like second grade to the end of my junior year in high school, and that helped a little bit with my speech and like how fluent that it was. But ever since I got out of high school, I went on this whole journey to become the most disciplined version of myself, showing up every single day, no matter how I felt. And just this year, like this summer, I've noticed that I went from getting that stupid freezing feeling and just feeling nervous when I was talking to somebody who I've ever talked to like not really freezing up so much and have more of a confident approach rather than a negative freezing feeling and getting so nervous all the time. And which is kind of crazy, because you would think becoming a disciplined person wouldn't really help with the fluency of your speech if you have a stutter. But that big realization that this can really help with my fluency, it like really changed my entire perspective on self-improvement. Because if this can happen for me, think of what becoming the most disciplined version of yourself can do for you. It has literally made me from being such a closed up person. I don't know what other word to use for that, but like a closed up person, not really wanting to get out of my shell type person, to stepping out of my comfort zone and to really just become the best that I can be. And ever since this life-changing change happened for me, I've viewed life from a new perspective. I've really thought, hey, if this can happen for me, think of what it can do for other people. And this is why it's so fun to help people become the most disciplined version of themselves, because this happened for me. And if I can do this similar thing to help people with their struggles, that right there is one of the best feelings in the world. And if finding what I want to help people with, I didn't really know what that looked like for like the longest time. I went from like a standard self-improvement guy to like kind of a confidence guy, and how I help people with discipline and stepping into their power and such. But now, since I found what I really want to help people with, I have that clarity, and just sharing my story plus the knowledge of the discipline itself, like that combination can really change somebody's entire perspective on everything, which is beyond crazy in my opinion. But I share all of this because if you feel like you're going through a tunnel where you can't really see much light going on the end, just know that time, showing up, and just continuous improvement, that is the answer right then and there. I know you may want to see this change happen like as quickly as you can, because trust me, I have been in the same shoes that you are right now. Maybe not in the same situation, but I know how it feels. So time, consistently showing up and having a very clear vision on what that looks like for yourself, because for everybody it's different, very different. But getting clear on that, having that strong clarity, and continue to improve yourself no matter what stands in your way. There is no shot that you do not. There is no shot. Wait. There's no shot that you don't succeed. There we go. Finally got those words. I don't know. So if you channel like a 1 year dedicated to this, I will promise you that 1 year from now, you will become a whole new person. You will view life from a whole new perspective. You will have life-changing quantum leaps that you never thought were possible for yourself. And I say that this will happen for you because it happened for me. And if it can happen for me, the same thing can go for you. And I share a part of my story to inspire you to keep going no matter what. Because the more you keep going, the more work you put in, the more you show up, the more power you will see come to life. And I don't say this from an inspiration standpoint. This will happen for you. Use this video as your sign to go all in on yourself. And I promise you, 1 year from now, 6 months from now, even like 2 to 3 months from now, your life will completely transform. I promise you that. But you have to be the version of yourself to keep going. Even if life is throwing so many setbacks at you, it is just testing you to see how bad that you truly want it.